Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. This one's a little bit longer than usual. It's 1 hour. I usually keep them about 30 to 40 minutes, but an hour session from time to time would be nice. So this is our main goal today. We gotta reach this customs house with rail and highway. The reason is this thing. The NATO track builder. Speed of 22. Which is a working speed, I guess. Let's compare it with the Soviet one. Speed 18, working speed 18. So the reason is why I want to get the NATO one is because we won't get a better track builder for the next 20 years, even more I think. 1960s we get a better one. I'm not sure, but somewhere in 1960s. So we have about 30 years and then multiply by 400 years. So I am starting to think that 4 times slower speed is a little bit too much. So I'm probably going to decide when winter comes, I'm going to place the speed at 2 times slower instead of 4. Well, in order to properly demolish rail, you gotta build a garbage stand next to the rail construction office. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a torture. I do not like that at all. Let's try again. Alright, so a couple of small things to deal with before we get to the main point of this episode. At least first part of the main point. So this is done with the footpath. Let's keep going. I accidentally removed this part and I couldn't cancel it, so I gotta demolish it and build it again. A little bit annoying, but that's how the game works. Yeah, you can see how slow demolition is going, just because there's no space for any of the mixed garbage. So a couple of more buildings are left. I believe maybe 3 more buildings and we are done with this area. Yeah, 3 more. This will be done very soon. There's a lot of open space for people to move in. Okay, so I believe this is enough wasting time. Let's get to the main point, and this is gonna take a lot of terraforming, so sit back. So the canyon is preventing me from building a tunnel, and only way to deal with the exposed bedrock is with the highway trick. Well, I did it, but this kind of railway is absolutely unacceptable. Let's try to straighten up a little bit. When I played the game, I really didn't like this, but now when I'm editing it, it doesn't look that bad. But in the game I decided I'm gonna redo this. So let's go back into it and try again. So this is becoming a little bit too much terraforming for my taste, but I didn't want it to cut these parts out. I wanted to show them and I decided to show everything and speed it up. But anyways, guess what? I'm not satisfied with this, and I'm gonna redo it. And I think it's like for the third time, and I'm gonna do it on the right side through here. So let's go back and try one more time. Alright, I'm done. I'm not touching that anymore before I change my mind again. Let's get out of there and do something else. So another main thing about this episode is I'm gonna do a lot of micromanagement and babysitting the rail. I'm almost there to complete the circle. Once the circle is done, I can fully start trains going around the Republic and doing everything much better. The trucks are just not efficient enough. I want the track builders to finish this X crossing right here. Once they finish this, I don't need to Control H send them back. They're gonna do that by themselves. So the amount of micromanagement reduces by a lot. And we're almost getting closer, so I think it's time to build the these here, the depot, the aggregate loading, and the distribution office. While I'm at the distribution office, we should also connect the rails. I completely forgot about this. And I blocked the rails with the distribution office, damn it. Okay, so I gotta demolish this and temporarily move it into the free one. Annoying, I always forget about these things. Alright, so copy schedule, move the buses, oh sorry, trucks away and start demolishing this. Once this is demolished, I'm going to build the DO rails. Alright, let's take care of things here a little bit, upgrade some roads and build some footpaths. I think that we're gonna invite people here in episode 17 or maybe episode 18. So next episode or episode after that. Basically we have everything here, all the basic things are done, just need to build them. Rail building is really stubborn and slow. It takes a lot of micromanaging. Alright, this is done. New building. Hey, that's a new truck. I've been waiting for that truck for some time. We're gonna deal with that later. So this building is demolished. Let's build a new one and then move all the people in there. The substation is blocking me a little bit. Maybe if I remove this tree, I will be able... Yeah, okay, I'm able to fit the building in now. The trees blocking me. Alright. High priority and notify. Let's move the people away. Okay, that's an empty building. Let's demolish. I think we can do more. Nice, another empty building. Demolish. How about this one? Perfect. So the moment these three get demolished, we can build 3 new buildings and just expand the city nicely. This guy's happiness is 42, but I think this is because they recently moved in. I'm gonna observe that a little bit more. Honestly, I should have planned the track builders a little bit better. I'm wasting too much time micromanaging them. This area is being built really nice. I don't see anything I can do here. So we are just gonna leave and focus on the rail for now. Okay, so this X crossing is done. Let's build some. Let's put some signals. So the track builders should be able to get in and go out by themselves. I won't need to control H and send them back. They will be able to just come out by themselves. Alright, so I did manage a new truck came out, and one of the most important trucks is the concrete mixer. It's the YAG, this one here. So he's better than the old one. He's faster, I believe like 12 kilometers faster. And I think it can carry 1 ton more. I'm not sure. I need to check that, but it doesn't matter. The thing is, it's a little bit better. So I'm gonna send all the old ones into the scrapping yard and just buy the new ones. Okay, so this CO is done. Let's move on. Oh wow, this is a big mess here with these track builders. I really should have planned this better. But once that X crossing is finished, I won't need to babysit them this much. Alright, let's try to find more concrete mixers. I'm sure there's some more in these 2 construction offices. There's some old open holes. I'm gonna deal with them later. But here there's a lot of mixers. Let's just scrap them right away. Yeah, that's about 8. Okay, now next thing is the new excavator is here. It's a little bit slower than the old one, but the most important thing is it can drive out by itself. It's really fast. It's like 40 something kilometers per hour. So I'm going to choose speed, driving speed over working speed. So I'm gonna scrap all the old excavators and buy these guys. But let's also scrap these open holes too. I don't need them, they are horrible. Alright, let's buy the new ones. Excavators, also just scrap them. I don't need this scrap anymore. And now we buy the new ones. So this should speed up things a lot. And boy, look at that line. Wow. This is mostly all the new concrete mixers and all the vehicles getting to scrap yard. Oh boy, what a mess with signals here. These guys are not moving. Yeah, they're not moving because there's no workers. Oh my god. That's one of the reasons why I want to start the second city, so they can send people into the rail construction office. There's a couple of excavators here. Let's send them all away. Now I think there's another type of truck that I need to scrap, and that would be the waste truck. Let me check. Yes, that's right, he's here. So let's scrap it. So the large one and the small ones are here. So we're gonna scrap all of the old ones. Just send everything into the scrapyard. Yeah, they're all gone. Don't need any of them. And now let's just buy new ones. We wasted a lot of money, but this is definitely going to improve the Republic. So here I know this sewage tank is overflowing, so I already built the outflow. So we gotta make a couple sewage tanks and a couple pipes now. I think 2 will be enough for this whole area, and maybe 2 for the city, and connect them all together. So 1 there, 1 around here, and I think maybe 2 to 3 for the city. Alright, so that's the first sewage pipe, no, sewage tank, and alright, this is the second one. I'm gonna put it here. Doesn't really matter where. And I'm gonna connect them all with a sewage switch. And I'm gonna leave space for the third one if I need it, in case later in the future. Another one will be here somewhere, but I don't want to place it. I'm probably gonna block something. I'll build it later once I start expanding to this area. Let's do a switch now. Somewhere in the middle, doesn't matter where. This looks fine. Okay, now let's connect the pipe. This is the middle one, this is the left one, and it's acting a little bit weird, but doesn't matter. And I'm gonna leave the right side open for the third sewage tank. Okay, now another switch somewhere here. And connect back these two. So I'm using small pipes, and for the main one I'm going to use big pipes. This is where I realized, oh, I should use a big pipe. So small pipes are feeding into a large one. I feel this is properly suitable, it's fine. Okay, and now the last pipe to the sewage outflow. Alright, that's done. It's planned. Let's build it. So I don't need to build these, but I'm going to have to build these. These two here, this one, this, and this last pipe. It's a bit long, but no choice. There's a big line of trucks blocking the buses with workers, and that's a big problem. I'm gonna have to deal with this somehow. I'm gonna build a couple service roads. Hopefully they start moving. Yeah, this is a big mess. So the problem is, if the buses can't deliver workers, I can't scrap any vehicles, and this line is going to stand here forever. Alright, so they start moving a little bit once you give them new nodes, but it's not a solution, so I gotta really micromanage this. Alright, that didn't work, so Control H, send everybody back. Even the track builder is blocking the trucks. Annoying. I just gotta get the buses into the scrapyard. This is not working. Let's try from this node. It's starting to move things a little bit. Let's get in some more nodes. Okay, I think workers are able to come in and work in the scrapyard. Yeah, I definitely sent too many trucks at once. But I think I fixed the issue right now. Oh, the DO is almost done. Okay, nice. Let's put the rail track here. This kind of didn't look good. I'm gonna try again. I guess that's a little bit better. So we are almost there to complete the circle. Also, I think it's gonna be a good idea to increase the amount of people in the scrapyard. Yeah, let's put it to 30. This is gonna take away people from the rail construction office, but yeah. Let's check the notifications, and yeah, these are all just buses being stuck. Never mind. Let's deal with rail. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I wasn't just using my brain. I'm gonna move 2 of the track builders into the construction office here in this city. There's a lot of workers, and there's a constant amount of workers in that city feeding the construction office. This is gonna speed up things. And I mess up this track builder. He's gonna be stuck here and blocking everyone. Damn it, I'm probably gonna have to end up selling it. I can fix this with removing all the signals, but that just kind of feels too much work, and I'm just gonna stop it for now and probably give up and later just sell it. Well, at least these 3 buildings are done, and track builders can pass and build the rail. Nice. Now let's keep moving on. Let's see what else we can do. The radio station is finished, but I have a feeling it's too early to turn on the radio stations. People don't have radios. And I think they start listening to radios around 1940 something. I'm gonna turn it on and see if it works, but I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, this track builder just not gonna work, and he's blocking others, so he has to go. Sell. Bye bye. Okay, I think we can buy a first train right now. Let's take a look which one we're gonna buy. So the thing what I want to buy right now, I want to focus actually on speed and price. The limit of the rail is 70 kilometers per hour. but the prefab one is at 150, and we're gonna unlock this one in like, let me check. Let me try to find it. It should be next to prefab research. Alright, here it is, 1942. It's 1931 now, and oh boy, that's really far away. That's like 10 years multiplied by 4. Yeah, I'm really thinking to turn down the slow time to 2, not 4. Alright, anyways, back to the locomotive. So we need something that can go 70 kilometers per hour. This one is good, 65 kilometers, 47,000 rubles. Pretty good. This one is 80, but 84,000, that's like double. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. And here it is, our first train. Awesome. I'm really happy about this. Now let's buy some cargo wagons. I need covered ones for crops. This one is 12 meters. And this one is 9 meters. Same capacity, but cheaper. So this is definitely better option. Shorter length and same capacity means you can pile up more of those wagons inside a distribution office. Alright, let's get those wagons. Here we go. This locomotive has like a couple of color options, and I really like the green one. And I'm also gonna change the cargo wagons into green. Okay, so train is ready, but now we gotta refuel it. The coaling station needs water. I have this truck already prepared. Get water from here, send it there into the coaling station. Wait until unloaded. Now we need some coal. Let's buy a couple of trucks for this. And let's choose this Yag. He's faster than the old one. It can carry a little bit less, but I think speed is gonna make up for that. Alright, let's send them to bring coal into the coaling station. Actually, no, it's gonna bring coal into the storage, and from this storage we're gonna take coal into the 2 heating plants, coaling station, and the distribution office. Okay, so this guy is gonna take coal from here and send it into the distribution office. I don't need coal for now in the heating plants. This is gonna be later. Okay, all the buildings are demolished. Some footpaths left to be dealt with. At least we don't need to demolish anything more. I can straight build. This tree is blocking me. Alright, now let's do it. That's 1, and now I need 2 more. I'm gonna have to remove this footpath. I don't think the building, building can't fit in here. because of the fence, so it's gonna stand out a little bit, but I think it's okay. It's not a big deal. The tree's in the way for footpaths. Let's get rid of that. Okay, now I can put the footpaths back in, the gravel, but I don't really like this. Okay, this is better. Now gravel up everything. If I gravel this one, it's gonna block, so let's do another footpath. Okay. Now this is left to wait for demolish. Let's skip a little bit. Alright, I skipped a bit. Let's deal with this house too, since this is the last house. Okay, that's perfect. Let's get rid of the trees. Alright, footpath again. Maybe inside would be better. This one is a little bit giving me an issue. Alright, I connected. Gravel that up, and this footpath is not needed at all. I forgot to connect it with the road. I'm gonna notice this later. Now let's put back all the trees that are missing. Alright, I think this is the last rail section that needs to be built so I can complete a circle. But the right side of the rail is already completed circle, so this means the train can make a circle, refuel, and then continue delivering things. So let's send the train to deliver crops here. And I'm gonna take all the trucks and make them stop delivering crops. So there's a lot of trucks delivering crops, and they're really adding into the traffic. So let's pull them all back and free up some traffic, and the train is going to fix this issue. So there's 2 trucks on the line, and a couple of distribution offices are also delivering crops. I need to find them. I think this one is delivering. Yeah, I need to find here. No, not this one. Not this one. I think it's this one. Yes. Alright, cancel crops. Okay, so this should be less trucks on the roads now. But now when I think about it, I think I can just send the train into the DO. Yeah, let's set up the distribution office. About 50% should be fine. Okay, so it's actually 2 more tracks, but it doesn't matter if the trains are running on the right side, they can make a circle and refuel without any issues. I just need to set up signals properly for now. I don't need this crossing here, I'm gonna move it more forward. So delete this and cancel those signals there. I'm gonna build a new crossing around here somewhere. And this is gonna be high priority, notify. Also high priority and notify. Yeah, sometimes I forget to click notify. Okay, so this one is done and this is the last one. I wanted to change the color of the train and the locomotives. I'm sorry, wagons. So I'm gonna put them all green, because the locomotive has a green color, and I think it's gonna like suit really nicely. And actually, perfect timing. The train just came out. Yeah, this green really looks nice. I really like this. This was such a big coincidence, actually. I didn't plan this at all. Alright, let's move into this area a little bit. We got some work to do here. So everything's finished now. We gotta deliver things here, and I'm gonna need distribution offices to deliver all the construction material and gravel. I wanted to build a distribution office somewhere, but for now I'm gonna use free ones. Okay, so this one is gonna be open holes. Let's take the biggest one. Actually, this is not the biggest one, but it's okay. This is gonna be dumpers. Maybe faster ones will be better here. And this is covered holes. Also our road depot, I'm gonna need a road depot for the cement truck. Maybe another oil tanker, because we're gonna have to deliver bitumen too. Let's take the faster one. So fuel and bitumen. Bitumen here. 30% is fine, doesn't matter. We need a dry bulk. This one is gonna be enough. Okay, let's deliver steel, bricks, and boards here. Steel, bricks, boards. Oh, I forgot to build this here. I always forget these things. Let's put it on notify. This is gonna be gravel. We need gravel in here. Maybe 10-15%. That's like 300 tons of gravel. Man, we're almost running out of money. Wow. I spent basically $1 million in the last 3 episodes, I think. We might need to take a loan very soon. Let's take all the trucks and put them in the construction offices. So same thing, left one is for open holes and all the vehicles that can be carried by open holes, and the right one is vehicles who don't need to be carried. And buses, I'm going to put buses here next to the customs house. But first I need to free up some space. Okay, let's move buses here. Because this is the source of workers, I don't need buses to travel too much. Let's find them. This is one, second one, and 2 more. Oh, perfect, there's the last one. Open holes in the left one. An excavator in the right one. I'm not gonna move excavators now. Cement here and wait until unloaded. These are bulldozers, they go into left side, they can be carried. Excavator here, I don't need it, I'm probably gonna buy new ones. Dumpers, right side. Oh no, these are waste trucks. These are dumpers and concrete mixers, right one. Okay, I think this should be it. So here I noticed some buildings don't have power. I put the substation too far to the right side here, and it can't reach those 2 plants there on the left. So I have to demolish this and move it, build a new one here. This is covering everything. Oh, now let's set up the source for everything. Yeah, I pressed the storage instead of pressing the road cargo station. That was super stupid. I think I'm gonna notice this eventually. Yeah, I think I noticed it now. I'm trying to cancel everything. Yeah, that was stupid. Alright, so now that's better. And asphalt and concrete and gravel will be from the customs house because there's no electricity for these buildings. Alright, let's move on. I should have ended the episode here, but I didn't notice the time, and I'm too lazy to cut this out and put in the next episode. So I'm gonna plan some basic parts of the bauxite mine place. Maybe 5 minutes, and we're gonna end the episode here. Alright, so this is the plan. A couple people requested ships, so I'm gonna do bauxite with ships. I'm gonna bring it here and then export it with a ship. Maybe through here or through the left side. I'm not sure what's going to be ships pathing. We'll see about that. So mines are gonna be there. Bring everything, let me see, around here and send it to the right to the ships. So let's plan this. I need a big long storage for the raw bauxite here. And now I'm gonna do processing plants, 2 of them. And here in this square is going to be the main storage for bauxite. It's going to be a little bit tricky to put it here. I need it to be facing the like this. But the road connection is a little bit in a weird position. This one connects, but this one will not connect. I'm gonna use one-way conveyor tower actually. So now, before I do anything, I have to deal with the terrain a little bit. Now I don't have any vehicles. This is super annoying. So I wanted to build a docks and the aggregate loading facility here, but I think this will have to be in the next episode. Yeah, I don't have any vehicles, I can't do anything right now, but at least I can think about where I can place this aggregate loading. It's really big and long, and it's gonna cover a lot of space, so I need to be careful where I put this. No, this is all not enough space. But here looks good enough. This looks perfect here. I'm gonna put the low aggregate loading here. Alright, let's get some vehicles here so I can actually do some terraforming to prepare them for the next episode. A depot here somewhere. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching until the end, comrade. If you liked the episode, like, and if you want to watch more, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.